So the title comes from a Bible quote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I don't know, but
Oh, yeah.
but it is one.
Okay.
Ganito! Na ostrovе!
Welcome, welcome.
Oh my God!
I know.
You woke me up.
It's a jump scare.
Yeah. Woo.
It's the only scare you're going to get today.
Another horror movie or something?
Well, that's it. We're not. So it's the
you
only
gotta scare
scare.
me before then. Okay. Well, let's see how it goes.
Yeah. So today we're going to watch something different. I know I say that a lot, and this one is.
Yeah.
So this one is the first movie that is non-commercial, essentially.
Really?
Yeah. So this is actually it's a Soviet film. It was made in
Ooh.
Soviet Russia. Yeah.
Are you on their side against Ukraine now?
No, this is 30 years before it. It was when they were evil before, and then they're evil again now.
Okay.
And I guess maybe in the middle they were probably evil too. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Putin's been in power for a while.
I'll rate you later. Okay, after I've seen your propaganda film.
That's fair, and and that's the thing. They're movies that they made under the Soviet Union. This one's technically it's set in Belarus, so I think it's probably Belarusian, but it's still a Soviet movie. The movie's called Come and See.
I don't think I've seen
I don't think
that
so. You didn't come to see.
Subtitles?
It'll be subtitles. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a. I'm not going to tell you too much about the plot. We'll get into it and we'll make sure it makes sense, and I'll walk you along if there's anything. But Soviet films. I mean, of course, it's communism, so they weren't made to make money. They were, so there's literally no commercial intent to these movies.
Okay.
So it's kind of, it'll be something different. I think so obviously there are other movies that are made without commercial intent. They're basically made as like a piece of art. You'll see like visual poetry, things like that. Mm-hmm. What I like to call art house bullshit.
Okay, well, we go with that.
I'm not a big fan of those.
I gather.
This is a movie with a plot. It's got actors and characters and all that stuff.
Wow.
It's one of my favorites, and it has a different vibe than what we usually watch. So hopefully you'll enjoy it.
We'll find out.
All right. Well, come and see. Let's go.
Отвыкайте, привыкайте, тупо Хочешь? А ну давай arbeiten, was motor.
Belarus.
Spelled a little differently. Maybe it was Russian, I guess.
Yeah. World War II.
Yep. Not being very efficient, always looking for things.
Yeah. Like you said, they need guns.
Yep.
Мне что-то надо. У меня есть. Алло. Ну что, наложил полный?
Found a gun.
But of a bullet, so.
Yeah. Guess he's got the gun down the leg of his pants. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about it. Okay. That makes sense now.
Тогда ты забей нас, чем ждать. И их забей. Усих.
So anyone with a gun can join the army, even though this guy's...
Yeah.
How old do you figure he is?
Well, that's a good question.
13?
I was
12?
going to say pretty young.
Yeah.
Not even, high teenager, no.
No.
Doesn't look like it, no.
No. Not really.
Try, maybe.
Что вы его забираете?
А ну, милый, вдохни.
Oh.
I guess they wanted to put on a show and...
Yeah.
А ну-ка, отойди.
The little kid doesn't get to go.
When was this movie made?
85.
Okay.
What does it feel like?
I don't know, I'm just curious.
Okay. I wasn't
Because of the story.
Yeah.
О, это костюм! А ну, костюм, ходи сюда. Сидь! А, вот! Отстава! Что иди?
There's no way that gun works. I
I
mean,
wouldn't think so. No.
I don't think he knows how to clean a gun, so there's no way he took the sand out.
Раз не остановился, не назвал пароля, идет. Имеет значение. Наряд вне очереди.
Спасибо. Кто? Что? Пароль!
Куда он ушел, ты не видел?
Пароль! Пароль тебе говорю!
One spot should be clean. He's been working on that a long time.
Yeah.
Шагом! Арш! Веселей!
He's staying behind?
Yeah, I guess he's the only one, too.
That's all that way. I've got to get his boots away too. Eh?
Yeah.
I assume they fit. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Well, there's quite a few of them, but
yeah. And they got a tank. Or an APC.
armored vehicle anyhow. I don't know if it's got
Yeah.
any
No, not a tank, but yeah.
cannon behind it. What do they call that? A cannon or what? I don't know.
They did have the mortar we saw that they had in the photo there.
Yeah.
They got a few artillery weapons. They're pretty ragtag. Aw.
He's not too happy. Oops, stepped up. Ooh.
Oh, that was food.
Yeah. Ooh.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Oh, that's worse.
Ugh.
Sometimes you need a good cry.
Yeah, I guess so. A big good warrior, if you have to cry when you see somebody else crying.
I mean, as long as you can put a bullet in somebody when you need to, I guess you're doing what you're supposed to.
Supposedly, if you can.
It hasn't been tested yet.
That's right. I was going to start laughing, I'll bet.
Take off your crappy boots.
There he goes.
Yeah. Kind of the same thing he did with his sisters, right? Made him laugh.
Yeah. Crying again?
Yeah.
Рву себя. Не надо.
Who gave him grenades?
Yeah.
What the heck?
One hand grenade?
That's too many.
Yeah.
Что это?
А, это бобры ревут.
What? Do beavers howl?
I don't think so.
Хочешь забью?
Отдай! Ты что, отдай!
I thought that was a parachute plane that I remember seeing in the war movies.
Mm-hmm. Well, I found where their camp was.
Well, they broke camp just in time, I guess.
Yeah. Good thing they weren't there.
Yeah. I thought she still had the gun, yeah. Still got his suitcase on his back.
Yep.
Ooh, that was close. Built himself a fort.
Probably want to bring the box inside too.
Yeah, where is it?
It was right outside, but I
It
figure
was
it'll
in-
draw attention, right?
Yeah. Well, they were sitting. She was sitting on the side.
Yeah, but now that they're inside, they're
Yeah.
hidden except for that box. Food.
Yeah, dinner maybe. Yeah. What are they trying to do, anyways? Shake food down, maybe, or something?
I was thinking rain for water, but they're not collecting it.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Just having fun.
yeah maybe. Yeah.
All right, well.
A rainbow.
Enjoy it while you can.
Bath, I guess. Oops. Not quite that strong there, young fella.
Not on steady ground either.
Oh,
Clearly.
yep. There's the suitcase, makes a stage. Okay.
Hey, all right. My hat.
Pink flamingo.
Gee.
What happened to him? Got his gun in his leg again?
Oh, I think you're right. Yep. Just a way of hiding it. Oh, maybe to pretend he's injured, so
Oh, okay.
that's why he's coming home.
Right. Nobody home. Maybe.
Well, I mean, the Germans were.
Yeah, I went through there. No smoke. Okay.
Okay. Doors open.
He got his hat back.
Пошли.
Bring your gun.
Балда!
It looks like he thought of it, though.
Тут, близко.
Oh.
Boy.
Don't look back.
Oh, God.
This is where that bird is from, at least.
Yeah. How'd you gonna get out of that mud?
На острове!
Okay.
Здесь они!
You think you'd find a way around that, maybe, but
I think you probably can't. It's an island. That's why he thinks it's where they would have gone.
oh,
If he can only get there through this, then
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
Yep.
If anybody's alive. Oh.
Gun's useless now too, I think. Eh?
I think he's using it to keep himself afloat or whatever, maybe.
No, that is his gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I thought he was using a log. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't swim in this.
Nope.
He's using it to cut the mud.
All right. Could build a path or something.
It's the icebreaker.
Yeah. Mudbreaker. Yeah.
Yeah. Problem is when you get halfway there and then you're tired.
It's being exhausted.
Yeah. It's like something out of a horror movie here.
He might be getting out of it now.
Yeah, so it looks like he's climbing out.
Better hope for some rain to clean himself up here too.
Another rain dance.
Yeah. It's too slippery and hard to get up.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're that far, you can just take a break. Whew.
Yeah. Well, how dirty the water is now. They get a little bit of a cleanup.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, somebody there.
One guy made it.
Your gun isn't going to work, big guy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're hoping for. Oh, he looks Russian.
He can hear, can't he?
Well, a little bit. You can hear it's all faint, right?
Hey, pardon?
You can hear that it's kind of faint, right?
Okay.
I think he lost his hearing partially in the air raid there.
Right.
Everything started ringing and
Right.
they're not all dead. There are some people on the island.
Yeah,
Might not be his family.
true. Quite a few of them. What the heck's going on here?
They could be refugees from lots of places.
Yeah.
Oh, they killed his mother and sisters. Yeah.
He looks older now, doesn't he, that way? Yeah.
Oh, well,
He's still the same age, whatever it is.
he's had a few moments that aged him, though.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't recognize that guy.
Do you? You recognize him?
No.
No, I don't know.
Oh, his uncle.
All right.
Oh.
That'll make him deaf with all that screaming, too.
And the mud in his ears.
Yeah. He's not doing anything to help his hearing.
No. I think he's okay with withdrawing from the world right now. He doesn't want to be in it.
Probably. Oh, German. I got one.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Get there.
Yeah.
Sort of ritual or something, I wonder?
I think maybe I don't know what this is, but I think they're just cutting his hair to get rid of the lice. I don't know why they're putting it in the water like that. That might be some folk magic. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm.
He's got his gun cleaned up and ready to go, I guess. I don't know.
I guess so. I mean,
Like
they've
it.
obviously been there a while.
Yeah.
I don't know how long a while is, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's her baby.
No.
They're just taking care of a baby,
No, I
so
think
she
you're
is. Ooh.
Ooh. He ain't going to make it very far, I don't think.
He's doing better than I would expect.
Yeah. But I don't see him.
No. Oh, I don't even know what he's carrying.
Bucket, but what's in it? Eh?
Yeah. Water?
Maybe, but is he heading back or in?
Пошли за шерстью, а вернулись стриженные. А во була ще історія. Як у нас у Слуцьку один змила самогонку.
Well, they didn't get anything.
Nope. Not driving now, are we there?
No, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, it's a tank.
It's
Okay.
a tank, yeah.
Maybe they don't know how to drive
Trying
it.
to like skid around corners or something.
Yeah. Maybe they stole it. I don't know if they did or not. But
Might be more impressive than their run at the warehouse was, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Давай. Во, я уже трошки брухатая. Не щекотите меня. Ладно, пошли.
All right. Propaganda drop.
Yeah.
Коль таки добрый, скинул бы и махры. Куды?
Ooh.
Oh. Mines, I wonder?
Yeah, I don't know. That would mean their two buddies just got toasted.
Yeah. One of those landmines or something.
Well, they'll do mines along the side of the road, right? I think that's a technique. Yeah. Yep.
Ooh,
The foot.
where are they going to drop this time?
Yeah. I hope it's propaganda.
Пришлю гостинчиков. А можем остаток клетки прислать.
Bottle of booze or something?
Well, it might be empty, but yeah.
Yeah.
Вот так. На небе пьют, а нам будут...
Back at camp or something?
No, this is somewhere else.
Okay.
Some farm they found on the way, it looks like.
Okay.
Воз тут навоз. Поваляйся.
Oh.
Так.
I mean, if they can get that cow, that's a pretty solid deal.
Yeah, they'll be feed them for a while.
I was trying to figure out what they were going to do with that jug. Like, that's not going to do anything. Makes a bit more sense now, though.
Милая, стой,
Yeah, right.
стой.
Try to milk them or?
I guess so. I mean, it's early in the morning, so it probably hasn't been milked yet.
Yeah.
That's what the bucket's for.
Yeah. Like anything, are they?
A little bit.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Going home?
It's just getting out of there. Oh, there you go.
Oh, you got it tethered, okay. A wake-up call. I think a simple alarm would have been a little nicer, maybe. Ooh.
Oh, that's it for the cow. Well, I guess it must have been evening, not morning. It's getting darker,
Yeah,
I
you're
think.
right. Yeah, you're right, I think, yeah.
It's probably why the cow didn't have too much milk.
Using the cow as a pillow.
Eh, more comfortable than the ground, right? I guess.
so.
No, man.
I don't think it's going to go.
Like, what, 500 pounds?
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
Well, probably 500 at least.
Yeah. I mean, anywhere in that range, right? 500 to like 1,000 to a ton.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably could be 500-600 pounds.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean,
Quarter,
sure.
get a quarter hind quarter. Might be able to carry that out.
Right? Better than nothing. Surprised the Germans didn't come out. Like, they saw the cow and they know the value of the
Yeah.
meat. They had targets they shot at.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it to follow up.
He's by himself now, eh?
That's it. Lost in the fog.
You don't know which direction you're going. You got no bearings.
Yeah. I don't know if he would have known anyways, really. Oh, that's useful.
Well, got a ride now.
A ride for him and his cow, maybe.
Yeah. I don't think you can get it in there, though.
If you try hard enough, if you really want to.
Oh, it's got people in there.
Of course, right?
They're all coming over that one truck.
It's a clown car.
I think so. Holy shit.
твою зовут Фёкла. Переход Фёкла. А тебя зовут Женька.
So that's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
Where they hide the horse?
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't know.
guy wanted a scooter with a sidecar.
Yeah, I must have got it airdropped for someone else instead of him.
Yeah.
Sign probably says I was a traitor or something, I'm assuming. Huh.
Кажеш, ти мій онук. Зовуть тебе Митрофан. Зрозумів?
What? Now I gotta be someone else? That's confusing.
That's a full army.
Oh, yeah. Germans are here. Come in and steal what you want.
Добро пожаловать, сябры!
Into the barn they go.
Yeah.
Maybe one will get trapped in there with me.
I don't think you want to be in there.
Oh, I know, but I mean one of the German guys.
No, they're, yeah.
Oh, the kid's in there too, eh? Okay.
Yeah, that's not good for him, I think.
Well, I got one in there though.
Yep.
We made it.
Yeah.
Somebody else? Oh no, he's coming back in. Okay.
Nobody got out either, except for him. Oof. Okay. Oops.
Is that the kid?
That's him, yep.
Wow.
He had to take off his uniform, so now he's got the black shirt with the pattern down the front.
His face doesn't look much in this dress.
No, he's had a tough time. Kids go back in, eh? Yep. Children stay in, and parents have to leave their children if they want to come out. Of course.
I think you've pretty well done her, guys.
Yeah, but you know, now it's a bonfire party for monsters.
Mm-hmm. What are they going to do with these guys now?
That's a good question.
There are about 3 or 4 of them in there.
Yeah. And they've created some pretty unhappy dudes, some pretty angry people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll do it. What?
Mm-hmm. Everything goes. Mm-hmm. I wonder if the family that took him in, that farmer guy, I wonder if they ended up in there, because they were in the house when he left it, so they may have stayed there.
Yeah, maybe, eh?
I mean,
true. They still got them there, though.
Mm-hmm. This one's a little different than the last picture he was in.
Yeah, definitely.
And they just leave him.
Their job there is finished, I guess.
Yeah, they've done everything horrible they can think of.
Mm-hmm. What the hell is this then?
Okay, so a few people.
Huh?
I don't know, it looks like maybe not. I was going to say a few people were left behind, but no, maybe not.
Oh, yeah.
Very few.
Oh. They're still moving them somewhere.
Well, are you sure? I don't know if there's any people, any villagers in that group.
Well, I thought there was, but maybe
Yeah, I thought so at first, and then it looked like it wasn't.
Okay.
They just left him there. They just left him on the ground.
Yeah, they must have taken some of the animals in too then.
That for sure, yeah.
That's
that
maybe
was
what
it.
made me think they were.
Yeah, they weren't farmers, but they brought their animals. Yeah, portable food. So they had a few more atrocities left. Well, there's that little guy.
Not much left there, kid.
Not much left inside him. It crashed or got blown up or something.
Gauze or something?
Yeah, probably like a medical bag. Bandages. For who? Okay. He walked into a battlefield.
Was he looking for his gun now?
Yeah, just got to kick every haystack.
Yeah.
There's his jacket. Yeah, he found it.
Yeah. What's he gonna do with it though? What's gonna
Bandage up the stalk. Oh, God.
He sure was planning on finding it, wasn't he?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure this bandage will do anything, but cool.
Well, oops.
Oh, that guy's alive still. Caustic or whatever his name was.
Holy
It's
shit.
her.
Uh,
Got the gas tank, eh? Gas can.
so that's the locals, eh?
I don't think so. Maybe. The guy who was standing, I think, was the one who was up top in the barn.
Oh, okay.
The one who was yelling at them. I don't know about the other ones, though.
Allein daran ist schuld. Der verdammte Krieg.
Он не питал плохих чувств. У него много внуков, таких как вы.
Jetzt aber. Это я сказал. Без тебе выходи. А где тебя оставить?
Yep. No, don't shoot them.
Wonder how they got these guys.
I guess they just they took a few prisoners during the war, I guess, or during the battle, I guess. Because they definitely had a big battle and they won, obviously. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they walked into an ambush or what.
Yeah. Oh, he turned it out.
Well, they're dead.
Yeah.
Probably redundant to burn them at this point. Oh, that's the kid.
Yeah.
He finally joined up. He's not the new one anymore.
No.
See if it actually fires.
Oh, it did.
All right, there we go.
I was there.
You were there?
Yep, in that particular square there where they had all the parades and
Oh,
in
okay.
Nuremberg. It wasn't in Berlin.
Oh, okay. There we go. So that was Come and See.
Come and see. Eh?
Yeah. Pop quiz. You're the pop. Here's your quiz.
Oh dear.
Florian, was he simple? Do you think he was innocent or
okay.
like in some way perhaps?
That's a good question. I never even thought of that. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he was probably pretty strong.
Yeah, well, strong, yes. I mean,
And
he
I don't think
overcame a
simple.
lot.
Yeah, I don't think he was simple. I think
It's
he
funny
was,
'cause
he was very deep in thought a lot of times.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
Oh,
mean he
boy.
wasn't thinking smart.
First time I saw it, I felt like he was, and everybody called him an idiot a few times, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I felt like he was like simple, and then watching it this time, I didn't. I felt like, so I
Okay.
came to the impression that he was, innocent at the beginning,
Very
and like
much
the whole
so, yeah.
story
Oh,
is about.
naive and innocent. Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing is about him losing his innocence, right?
Yeah.
Like from what he was to what he ended up being.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said, Soviet film, it wasn't made to make money, and I think I think it wasn't made to entertain necessarily. It's
Well, I wondered if it was. I can't remember what was happening in 1985 when they made this. But
Yeah.
I wonder if it's kind of a
propaganda.
yeah.
Oh, I think for sure, right? I think everything Soviet has to pass a
Yeah.
certain, but once it does, once it's approved to be made, and there's steps through that apparently that they can come in and shut things down. But once it's approved, like they throw money at it. Like this movie was, like it was clear, like they were blowing things up for real,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
like it was like a very high budget, high production film for sure. And I think that the value for the Soviet Union is propaganda, right?
Yeah, but I thought at first they were making fun of themselves.
Okay.
Like goofy, not being, ready and kind of. I said, what the heck is this? Is a Russian movie, and they're kind of making fun of themselves. Like not big goofy, not goofy, but just,
no, I know what you mean. Like making themselves sort of the lesser power. Like they weren't aggrandizing themselves.
yeah, little goofy guys.
And I think there could be a little bit of that. Like, and it might even be something like the censors are not necessarily known to be intelligent. So they, a lot of the movies that got made and released from the Soviet Union. There's a lot of Soviet movies that never came over here. There's like eventually they did, but like there's like the children's fantasy films, right? And of course those were made for children and they were fun and they didn't really get released over here because they weren't the right look that the Soviet Union wanted internationally.
Okay, yeah.
But the films that did, there were a lot of science fiction ones, and science fiction has always been a way to sneak ideas past the censors. And that's what happened with these. In fact, I mentioned that a movie got shut down. Like I mentioned that they might come in after a movie started and shut it down. And I'm thinking of a specific movie, a science fiction movie. I think it might even be by the same director. It got shut down because it was by someone anyways, because halfway through it, they're like, wait a second, he's making something that doesn't make the Soviet Union look good. So you could sneak those things through. And this one might have been the same thing, right? The artists don't necessarily, they got to do what they got to. They got to toe the line to get their movie made, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily fully, party.
I wonder if there was a sort of a hidden, or not necessarily a hidden message at the very end about, almost the survival of the fittest, and the race needs to be eliminated, and maybe they feel that they're the survivors, and the race that. If you get smart with us, we're going to annihilate. I don't know. I thought that last little line or something.
Where he's like, we have to, and then he got killed. But I mean, it doesn't mean that they couldn't be thinking that themselves. I mean, and
I'm not talking the German. I'm talking about the Russians.
No, I know for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, okay, like honestly, it could be. That could be what was put in to get it made, right? Like, so that might be the Soviet idea. I generally, hopefully, like to think that the artists behind these movies are a little more progressive, and so, but that might be something they put in it to make sure the movie got made, and the Soviet censors looked at it and said, yeah, that's the message we want.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, I mean, because we're like, honestly,
I like to think it was a message.
No, I think you're...
And I don't go deep enough to talk about the director and all that. They just, to me, it's a little bit of it's a story, and I bet you the Germans didn't like it.
I bet they did not. They were not the heroes of this film in any way.
They even showed all the Jews of the Holocaust.
Yeah, they showed all the camp survivors
pretty,
at the end.
pretty adventurous claim.
Yeah.
The Russians are better than the Germans.
Well, I mean, honestly, and again, it comes down to the idea that maybe in the directors of the film, the artists might have also been taking a swipe at the Soviet Union, because I mean, you know, what are we ending the movie with? We're ending the movie with a Holocaust. We're ending the movie with a dictator. You know, these are things that are not, from the West perspective, are not like completely divorced from the Soviet Union. We think of them as a place with a dictator and like a, you know, a very authoritarian.
But they didn't have a Holocaust.
No, they did. Well, they slaughtered a lot of their own.
That's
like
true. The
so.
Bolshevik Revolution was
Right.
probably a little while.
Yeah, I mean, if we looked into their history even more than we did in school, I mean, there's bad things that happen there for sure.
Oh yeah, sure, no doubt about it. Once you get a dictator,
Well, exactly, right. And I mean,
Yeah.
even if it's and the
whether
Soviet
it's
Union.
right wing or left wing, I don't think it matters.
No, it's absolutely. I mean, it's authoritarian is really what it is, and it's not a good thing.
Pretty powerful movie, actually.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons I really enjoy it. It's traumatic. Like that movie, a lot of my friends and even myself to some degree, we put that on our list of like favorite horror movies.
That's a horror movie. Yeah.
Well, I
Like
think
Guts,
so.
yeah, but
well,
it's-
I mean, it just like the trauma that he goes through. And like that scene where he's slogging through the mud to get to the island, and like his family's already dead.
Yeah.
Like that's as horrible a scene as you'd see in any horror movie. I don't know. Like I mean,
I never thought of it that way. It was one of the scenes I actually liked.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
thought it was a really good scene, and then when they got out and they were the family, not the families, but beginning of the
people who-
story sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that was pretty uplifting. at
Yeah,
that point.
it's funny. There were points where I mean, there were points. It went,
Yeah.
like, I mean, it was funny because like the beginning of the movie, for so much of it, with him being innocent, he's seeing it as like a fun time. Like even just digging, like was like, hey, now I got to get my gun so I can go to war. And then when he goes out and he's playing in the rain with her.
Oh
and
yeah,
like,
having a little shower and a little rain dance. Yeah, no, that was kind of a neat part too. That was a little. Oh, what I also really liked were the one-liners, the little jokes.
Yeah,
Some of them were really, really good.
even just on the little kid where he's like, what is it? Wipe your hand with your ass. Wipe your ass with your hand.
Oh, he's telling me to do this, do that. Wipe your hand with your ass. Some of them were just really, really good.
And I think that's probably fairly true. I think you got a sort of a gallows humor when you're in the middle of a situation like
I guess
that.
so. Yeah, that was pretty good.
And I mean, I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of like the acting. I think,
Yeah, I thought the acting was pretty good.
especially him, the way they do the character. Like, it's funny because in 1985, right, and the movie is shot in that squarish 4:3. I don't know if you noticed that. Most movies are like widescreen, and this is very not widescreen.
Okay, yeah.
And I think it really was to the benefit of the movie because it's so much of it is like on their faces, right? Like you get that kid's face, Florian's face, all over the movie. Like,
Yeah, you do. They have a lot of pictures of him.
Yeah.
But don't forget, they're doing it in 43. It's supposed to be too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they're going to have a little more realism in that regard because of the photography, I guess.
I guess. Well, like there's definitely like a moving camera and stuff, but that aspect ratio, that squarish look, I thought this movie uses it probably better than, I don't know, probably any movie I've ever seen. It makes use of it with those close-ups of the face.
You're on the side of the Russians in their attack on Ukraine too.
Well, no, but in this movie,
Maybe it could have
in
been they
1943,
could be the German doing
of this
the
story,
Ukraine.
yes. If they did Come and See too, it would be from the Ukrainian. The kid would be a Ukrainian, and absolutely.
I'm really disappointed. Reading up a sad thing like this when the Ukrainians are getting decimated.
I just, you know what,
Bolsheviks.
they're doing okay actually. Luckily, they're well. I mean, okay is relative.
Better than I think anybody expected.
That's it. Yeah,
Particularly
absolutely.
Putin.
Yeah, he had a pretty. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's a powerful film. It really
is. Yeah. No, I enjoyed it.
The impressions that I have of it from the first viewing are different than this one. If you'd asked me yesterday before this rewatch, I would have said the movie was in black and white. I have no idea. I have no idea why I had that. It's in color. As soon as it starts, I'm like, hey, it's in color.
Yeah.
But I really had this black and white impression of it. Maybe because his face gets so dusty.
Well, I think partly because there's no very little color in the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, other than like the fire, right?
Fire was pretty hard to do black and white.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Pure white could be white fire, but
Yeah, that's burning hot.
Yeah.
And the other thing, I guess I would have said it was more depressing than it really is. Like, it's not a light movie. It's traumatic, but I don't know. Like, and even though at the end he's he's lost it in a way, right? He's in the dark side now, and or the dark is in him.
Yeah.
But there's sort of a, I don't know. There's many uplifting moments that kind of bring you along.
Yeah. But it was sort of, there's no happy ending.
No
happy ending.
And that's war,
it's
right?
Not but wars do end.
And then
it
it
could be a
gets
happy
happy,
ending.
So
but
then,
this one is still moving on.
That's true. And I mean, they're not like, I don't know geographically where Belarus is, but
it's the one that still supports Russia in the fight in Ukraine.
So they're like
too.
all the way out there then.
They're just probably they're on the borderline of Russia and Ukraine.
Okay, so they're close to the edge. So basically, I mean, the Germans are they get all the way to Stalingrad, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, these guys, they did not, they didn't hold them off. That's for sure. They made it all the way in.
Yeah,
so there's bad times
and
ahead.
It was
before
summertime
this.
too.
Well, that's
what killed the Germans with the winter, right?
Yeah. There was, I mean, they were probably up in the mountains a bit or whatever, because there was some snow there at the end.
Yeah.
So maybe they were moving towards their happy ending. But I mean, still, geographically, there was quite a bit more to the German march before they stopped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, apparently they used live rounds in the movie, so that's how those trees got all chewed up. It wasn't like little explosives. So you can imagine that this kid who's like,
You're going to try to tell me
13,
those
14.
flamethrowers were real too?
Oh, yeah, very much so. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I thought it was just
The
really
tracer
good special
bullets.
effects.
They could have, but no, that means that this like 13-year-old kid's laying in a field with like real bullets going over his head, like 16 inches above his head or whatever it ends up being, like a foot.
They were bad shots.
Yeah, well, luckily, right? But they killed the cow real nice, and his friend. He just lay down and did what he needed to, and he was a survivor. Holy moly! Yeah. I don't know if mentally he survived.
All right.
And that woman, the girl.
Did she ever get attacked?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened to her at the end. Like,
I don't either.
She was there, but she wasn't. It's not like she got picked up by the Germans at any point that we saw.
No.
So all these horrible things that happened to her, I don't know. It was horrible anyways.
Yeah,
she had
I think she just, who knows?
Yeah,
maybe
she had
did
blood all
maybe
down
she
her
did
legs,
herself.
so it was not a good thing anyways. And
No.
like blood coming out of her mouth, it was...
Down her legs. And,
no, it was bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a gorgeous film. It's deeply moving, very anti-war, possibly anti-Soviet, maybe not. So yeah, a lot of things in it that I really like. It's probably one of my favorite movies. I was a little hesitant to give it to you because of the darkness of it. I generally try and find it, and like I said, this is a movie that not just not being commercial. I don't know if it was made necessarily 100% to entertain people.
Right.
Because
horror movies are just horror movies.
Yeah.
This one is more of there's a lot of sadness in it.
There's a lot of sadness in this movie.
Trauma and sadness. Yeah, okay.
I moved it around on the list of movies to show you, and kind of came back to it, and I think I took it off the list at one point and put it back on, moved it up, because it's just a great movie in my opinion, and it's one that I thought you should see, along with a lot of other movies. But anyways, this was one.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah.
All right, anything else we need to say?
I don't think so.
All right, come and see. Where are we voting on that guy?
It's got to be Jennifer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, despite the subtitles. And there was a little darkness, not darkness, at nighttime it was a little hard to see.
Yeah.
But that was not
a few seconds.
not an issue at all.
No, good movie. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us if you've seen the movie. I don't know. It seems like it's a little bit obscure. I only recently found out about it, and I've been watching movies for a long time. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. And if you have seen it, let me know how long ago you did. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Take care.